Hello everybody, this is ProVG. Today I brought a new video on why smart people are choosing less in 2026 and you find them doing very well. And so now we find a lot of change in the habits of the people. I noticed that some of the smartest and most successful people in 2026, they are not trying to make more money, buy more things or own more things, but are choosing less on purpose. I wonder, not as much stress, less stuff, not as much noise, less comparing. And you might be surprised to see that they are happier, healthier, and more focused than ever. Let's talk about why less is becoming the best way to live, especially for Indian students, young people, and professionals. Plenty is no longer working. For decades, our elders and society told us put in more effort to learn, get advice from others, make more money, get bigger and better. To grow, you need to upgrade it fast. Let us look at facts from real world. Global mental health surveys show that stress-related disorders have doubled among working professionals since 2015. India is one of the countries with most work-related stress. A Deloitte study says that more than 60% of Indian professionals feel burned out before they turn 35. This happens even though they pay more, gadgets are better, homes are bigger. People are not getting happier as expected. Smart people saw something important. They were getting less peace from more things. What choosing less really means? Choosing less does not mean being poor, giving up on your goals, not wanting to succeed. It means picking quality over quantity, picking focus over frenzy, and picking values over validation. For example, keep fewer but more important relationships. One skill learn very well instead of many uh, that are only half learned. Don't try to do everything and not to do anything as well. A clear career path instead of following every trend. This is a crazy following in India. A lot of people are starting to think this way. People who graduated from IITs and IIMs, people who start business, young professionals quitting jobs that are bad for students picking skill-based paths instead of degrees based on what this means for Indians. Indian students are under more pressure than ever to make sure that they get well with marks, rankings, placements, comparing to others. But smart kids in 2026 are asking, what kind of life do I want, not just what job? Students picking one high demand skill like data, finance, design, or AI tools instead of getting a lot of certificates. Saying no to comparison and yes to growing as cutting down on time spent on social media to boost focus and studies show that students who cut down on digital distractions by even 30% see a 40% improvement in academic focus. Less noise means more clarity. Why professionals are slowing down? A lot of Indian professionals are quietly changing what success means to them. For example, picking a job with slightly lower salary to have a better work-life balance. Getting out of bad corporate culture. Putting health, family and mental peace first. Research shows that professionals who work more than 50 hours a week are 33% more likely to get anxiety and diseases related to their lifestyle. After a certain amount of income and work, productivity really goes down. Smart professionals now value time over titles, peace over benefits, health over work. They've learned that being burned out is not a badge of honor. The main values that have changed this moment is based on strong values that people need to learn. Less is more, like living on purpose instead of an autopilot, peace of mind over praise from others. People who are smart ask, is this making my life better? Does this fit with who I want to be? They let it go when the answer is no. That's not a sign of weakness, that is smart. Conclusion and call to action. In 2026, the smartest people are not going faster, they are making better choices. They get it. Less noise means more focus, less mess means more clarity. More confidence when you don't compare yourself to others. It's time to think about what is one thing you can choose to do less of starting today. If this video made you think, like it, share it, subscribe it, and give it to someone who is feeling overwhelmed. Sign up to get more videos about life, values, work, and clarity. By this time, you would have understood that less is really more. Do you agree?